morning. I'm Srilekha, Department of Chemistry. Today I'm going to talk about on the topics of DT-based video on the estimation of strength of HCl by using a potentiometer. So here we are going to identify how the ion can be ionized by using in the form of a potentiometer. So we have to take with this the experiment of DT experiment. The potentiometer will conduct by using in the formation of a burette solution and the pipette solution. So now I am adding in the burette solution in the pipette, the burette with the solution of it. What is the burette solution we are adding in this experiment?
Solution
K2Cr2O7. So that is in the formation of a burette solution with the potassium dichromate solution. So I am adding the potassium dichromate solution in the burette by using a funnel with 0 to 50 ml of the solution. So with this, the preparation of a burette solution can be added by using in the form of a funnel. And now I am adding the pipette solution of a 20 ml of the pipette solution. So what is the pipette solution we are adding in this? FAS. So that is a ferrous ammonium sulfate. So this is the main components how the FAS solutions can be converted as a ferrous into the ferric solution Fe2 plus ions. Okay. So with this Fe2 plus ion, I am adding with this pipette solution with the 20 ml of the solution. And again with this, what is the additional solution we are adding in this equipment?
dilute H2SO4.
H2SO4. So that to have to dilute with this solution, we are adding the dilute sulfuric acid to ionize the solution, whether it is in the form of a Fe2 plus ion. We are converting as a metal to a metal ion of solution. So for that purpose, we are adding the sulfuric acid in the form of only with the form of 10 ml of the solution. So with this, the solution apparatus can be prepared by in the form of potentiometers. And while for the electrodes, we have to connect with this what is the burette solution and the pipette solution. And with this, the measurement of the solution, we have to develop the potential how the ions can be transformed from the anode to cathode. This is the anode reaction, and with this, the phase will be in the cathode reaction. So while using this, we have to find out the EMF value with this solution. Then only we have to find out the what is the reaction behind this anode to a cathode reaction. So for that reaction, we have to use the two types of electrodes. One is this is the primary electrode we are using as a platinum electrode, and this is the kilomole electrode we are using in the form of a solution to produces the EMF voltage. So this why we are using as this as primary electrode.
Platinum.
Why we are using as platinum as a reference electrode? What is this? What is the theory behind this? Voltage. So voltage produces the zero voltage with a standard hydrogen electrode. We already discussed in this theory part. So same with this, it is used only as a coupling as a reference electrode. So with this coupling as a reference electrode, we are using as a kilomole electrode to find out the EMF voltage. How the EMF can be converted from the solution in the anode to cathode. So here with this zero of solution, we cannot add the solution. While in the experiment level, we have taken the solution and we are adding in this experiment. So with this zero reading of the burette solution and with this 40 ml of the solution, the reading is with the potentiometer EMF noted with 351. Okay, so with the zero readings, the value of EMF can be calculated by using this potentiometer. So with the value 351, again we have to add with this solution of. So we have to lightly shake out with this reaction, and we have to add the 1 ml of the burette solution into this, and we have to fill with this solution. So while using this by 1 ml of solution, the solution turns into with the increases of 388. So likewise, we are adding by 1 ml of solution in the potassium dichromate into the phase. The color changes into a light blue to light green color changes. Then only we will have to find out how the ferrous ammonium sulfate solution can be converted as a ferric ammonium sulfate solution. So this is the value slightly increases at the midpoint. The slight variations, heavy variations will be run out. So that is our value can be calculated how the ferrous can be converted into a ferric solutions. Okay, so with this we are using as in the plot of two graphs. With this we are plotting the second graph with the mean volume of potassium dichromate and del E by del V. So this is the experiment how the strength can be calculated by using in the form of a solutions. Thank you.
Thank you.